Good morning and welcome to a seed of encouragement. I got a word, I call it vision board. Habakkuk to say, write your vision, make it plain that he that runneth will see. Child of God, I want us to have a vision for 2026. Because as the year have shut down, it's the time for you to have sit back and reevaluate your life and see, did you run with the vision that you set for yourself? And if you do not have any vision that you're going to set for yourself for 2026, child of God, there's tendency that you're going to run into people lanes not doing what God has called you to do. A life that is unchecked is not worth living. That's why the word is psalmist said in Psalm 139, say, search me, know my heart, Lord. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there's any wickedness in me. Please, Lord, lead me in the path that is right. So the psalmist recognizes that there is a tendency for you to run out from your vision if you don't have it set before you. Your vision should be a plain board, that's a vision board that you see, just like your mirror that you check yourself every day. You should go to your vision board, look at it and see, am I still on track? And see where you are deviating, see where you are not aligning to the will and purposes of what God called you, of what your vision and mission is in life. Child of God, your vision board should focus on the word of God pertaining your life, should focus on glorifying the one that created you, should focus on you aligning to the will of God and not your own selfish desire. Because he said in Proverbs that, they say, lean not in your own understanding. Acknowledge the Lord with your plan, and he will make your way prosper. That is to tell you that if God is not in the midst of whatever you're doing, it's not going to prosper. And if you're not doing the will, Jesus said, let the will of God be done on earth. If you're not doing the will of God pertaining your life, child of God, you are running on different lane. You're running on somebody's lane. So I came here to tell you that this year, 2026, is not a year for you who will not know what you set to do. This is a year that you must set what you want and run with it and constantly go back there to reevaluate it and see if you're still on track. If you're not on track, recalculate yourself back on track, child of God, because we are not about to waste this 2026 doing what we're not supposed to be doing. Child of God, you have to constantly search the word of God pertaining what you want. He said in Proverbs 29 that where there is no vision, the people perish. Child of God, you see, where there is no vision, you perish because you are wasting time, whiling away time, not doing what is pertaining all to you. And that's why you don't have ease in what you're doing. The word of God said that blessed are those who hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they will be filled. Child of God, the Lord is not going to lead you in a rushing spring. He's going to lead you beside still water. So you have to have time for stillness. Because I understand there are puzzles in your life. There are missing pieces in your life that we are asking, why all these blank places? Because none of us want to be handing a blank, none of us want to be given a sentence that have blank for you to fill it. You want to have the answers already there. So it's life. Life comes with so many missing parts, missing puddles, missing places, and then you're trying to fill them up. Those times is the time for you to wait on God. It's for you to have patience, develop your patience. Because when patience is developed, a walk is work, child of God. That's the time for you to have quietness and silence and listen to God, because prayer is not when you go and pray and you go, you fast, you go. It's the time for you to pray, fast, and then you wait and hear what God is saying. Prayer is not one way talking that you just talk and go. Prayer is when you commune with God, and you don't have to have any particular time. Even just driving a long distance to work might be the time for you to talk with your God. Taking a walk in the park might be the time for you to talk with your God. Taking your dog out for a stroll might be the time for you to commune to your God and listen to what God is saying. It's simply sitting in your shower and having a shower is a time for you to listen to God. Create time to hear from God, not just you talking to God, child of God. Create time to have your vision placed like a mirror that you see every day, just like you go to check yourself before you go out. That's how you have to go to your vision board and look at it and see, am I still on track? Because if you're on track, child of God, then you are meant for heavenly display, because God is going to fill those places. That is God's work, to fill those missing places in your life. He created you, He formed you, He knows those stuff that are missing. But if you go to Him and you're walking in precept, in line, in will of how He has called you to do, child of God, you align yourself with what God has called you, focusing on Him, you are going to run 2026 with so much success. When you put your focus on God, on His word, on doing His will, then He's going to direct your path. He's going to lead you, because He's going to lead you beside the still water. He's going to renew your strength. He's going to fill you up, because that's what God is. Look at this man that was in the pool of Bethesda for 38 years. God woke up. They said there are so many people there, but He walked up to him. That means He knows you. He can single you out. He knows you when you are doing what He has called you to do, and He will see you through, child of God. So I want us this year not to be the year that we are struggling, that you are struggling on your own to fill in the missing part in your life. No, those missing parts is for God to showcase Himself. It's for God to show who He is in your life. Your own is to make sure you continually have the lamp shining on you, to know that, am I really doing what He's doing? That's what the psalmist said, Lord, please search me. If I'm falling out, please redirect me. That should be your prayer for 2026. That, Lord, keep redirecting me, Lord. If I'm falling apart, Father, please draw me back to you. Child of God, this year, 2026, we are about to stand and live it in the full authority that God has given us. We can't continue to be living unorganized. No, you can't continue to be unorganized. You can't continue to be, you can't continue to be wayward with the word of God. No, you have to focus now and listen to God. You can't continue to be a baby. Paul said, when you were young, I give you meat, but now you are strong. I give you milk, but now you're strong. I give you meat. Child of God, you can't continue to be a baby Christian. It's time for you to redelegate your life to God. It's time for you to recalculate your life and align it to what God has called you to do. Let's make this affirmation. He leads me in the way everlasting. He leads me beside the still water. Lord, your word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. And I'm going to listen to you and do your will. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they will be filled. You are drained because you're not letting God fill you. Let God fill you up this 2026, so that when you begin to pray and fast and listen to Him, He knows that you are depending on Him. And in that way, God will fill the path. God will fill. Our God likes to do a show on your life. When Lazarus was there, Jesus didn't go. He went after how many days? And when he went, He said, God, so your glory will be seen. That's why God likes to fill the parts, the missing parts in your life, those blank pages. Invite Him in, run with His will, and He will show you the wonders of His name. I love you. Have a wonderful